Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bölümün kaç olduğu hakkında hiçbir fikrim olmamakla beraber Horizon Zero Dawn'a hoş geldiniz. Hades'le yüzleşebilecek miyiz? Hades reis, çık dışarı.
Gaia's sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Evet. Buradan ne yapmış lan o orada? Atom bombası mı
You made
patlattı
a
içeride?
climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Gene tırmanacağız.
Don't look down.
Bir dakika, burada bir dakika
Don't
hızlı
look
rica edeceğim. Teşekkür ederim beklediğiniz için. Gerçi siz beklemediniz, bir saniye falan geçti ya, ben o kısmı kestim. Hep böyle tırmansak ne var? Sadece bu aletlere bağlı kalmasak da. Ya da her yerde bunlardan olsa.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Gaia'yı
In her
tamir
message,
edeceğiz.
Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. We're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Tamam. Bu merak etmiyorum. Niye burada değilsin? Ha,
I
niye
thought you
burada?
might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Tamam.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Evet.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Önce Hades'i yok edecekmişiz. Gaia'yı tamir
Mind
etme
your
işleri
footing.
ondan sonraymış. Ben buralardan hep düşüyorum ya. Zaten gideceğim yerde aşağıdaymış. Adamlar ne tesis yapmış bak. Gavur yapıyor be. Oradan bir lipofate yapmak isterdim de.
Guess that's my way across.
Hop. Vallahi bir an gittik sandım. Yanlış bir şey yaptım.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Bu arada bu neydi lan adamın ismini unuttum. Daha önce buraya gelmiş, girmeye çalışmış, kapıyı patlatmaya çalışmış falan, neler yapmış ama girememiş. Tabii ki giremez. Çünkü o bir star değil. Hop. Niye o kadar kastıysam atla geç.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Hop. Lootlamam için item bile bırakmış ya Gaia. Tam buradan geldim zaten. Ya yukarı mı çıkayım? Pardon, pardon. Saçma sapan yerlere gidiyor. Çek işte kendini de.
This must have been where they lived.
60 ile 80 saat arası bir oynama süresi var diyordu.
All enclosed by rock and metal.
Acaba neye göre? Çünkü benim daha 15 saat mi oldu?
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals.
Elizabeth'in odası.
Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Tamam, kapat. Oradaki günlüğü şey aldık, işleme aldık, render aldık. Tamam, buradan. Haftalar, yıllar bile sürebilir, belli olmaz diyor. Alet küçük olduğu için diyor, işlem kapasitesi daha az diyor.
What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen, the swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out, that's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me, I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And... see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this.
Artık bunlar mı içeride, Liz mi dışarıda kaldı? Yoksa tam tersi bilmiyorum ama.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Makine gibi davranmayı kes.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Şunları yalandan bir toplayalım. 21 tane toplamışız bile, 63 tanesi. Gidelim bakalım ne oldu. Hop. Mükemmel tırmanma sistemine geri döndük.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Geliyorum. Biz bunları yaparken Hades ne yapıyor? Merdivenler pek sağlam durmuyor. Havada gibi duruyor. Hades. Bekle, ben Hades'teyiz. Seni bu dünyadan silmeye geliyorum. Ne bekliyordun? Canlı bulmayın bunları.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is...
Ne ibnelik yaptın, anlat gene.
I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge, gets a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Hatalarını mı gizlemeye çalıştın lan? Dünyayı nasıl yok ettiğini. Arkadaş, bir adam hata yaptıysa, büyük bir hata, o adamı siktir edersin. O adamı yok edersin. Hataların affedilmemesinin bir sebebi var.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the sun ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Oblivion ne demek bilmiyorum. Apollo gitmiş. Bütün bilgiler. Ama bakalım.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Ulan şerefsiz. Belki de kendi suçlarını silmeye çalıştı. Nasıl dünyayı yok oluşa sürüklediğini. Çünkü o makineleri yapan salak o.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Hayır. Yes. Nasıl oldu? Ben nasıl kurtuldum oradan? Zaten buraya mı gelecektim? Evet. Her şey olması gerektiği gibi mi? Burası tırmanılabilir gözüküyor ama. Mükemmel tırmanma sistemiyle tırmandık arkadaşlar, fark ettiyseniz. Ya o çocuk keşke şöyle yanımda otursa da her böyle bu tırmanış olaylarında 2 tokat çatlatsam.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse.
Bu salmış Hades'i.
Helped
Hades'i
build
bulmuş.
a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Hadi lan.
I want you to tell me everything.
Anlat bakalım.
Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. That's when I detected it. A faint signal.
A real kid.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan.
So you thought it was a Titan?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge, but the Spire was always its foremost.
What did it want to know about this?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus.
I don't need to hear. You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also... I can't say you've balanced the scale, but...
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really?
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence.
Atlamayalım bakalım.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Ne yapıyoruz? Mızrağa geçiriyoruz bunu. Mızrak şekil oldu ha. Canım niye gitti benim ya?
I need to warn the Sun King about the attack. Guess my best way of getting to him is through Erend.
Evet, buradan nasıl çıkacağım? Zaten buradan gelmiştik değil mi? Evet. Yalandan şunu da şey yapalım. Merak ediyormuşuz gibi davranalım. Arkadaş ben buradan nasıl çıkayım ya? Çıktık galiba. Bu arada benim fast travel'ım 17 tane falan fast travel'ım var yani. Daha da buluruz diyor. Onu kullanalım. Map. ...16 kalmış gerçi. 15 kalacak şimdi. Yeter yeter. Çok bile. Daha buluruz. Alırız satıcılardan. Hadi şu yan görevde yapalım ya. Yan görev değil gerçi bu da. Ana görevin bir parçası ama.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
Şu an bunların hepsine tek atmamız lazım bizim. Levelimiz bayağı gelişti bu görevden beri. Hadi skiplemeyeyim.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Take the fight to them! Shucks!
Tek mi yedin yoksa? Başka atakır mı var?
Let's show them how we do things!
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Lan sal beni manyak. Biraz hızlı öldün ya.
Oseram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
Yanılmışım herhalde her zamanki
Use
gibi.
that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Tripod.
Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
Şimdi sineğe vuracağım, az kaldı.
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. These look like Vanguard. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Başka ne kaldı ki? Bunu yaptık.
What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
Evet.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right.
Senin teorilerin
I
diğerlerin
think the
gerçeklerinden
Oseram
daha
ambushed Ursa and her
iyidir.
men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Diğer kısımları ben de anlamadım ama şurada bir tane kızın yüzünü parçalamışlar Ersa ile karıştırılsın diye. O kısmı anladım. Bu kadar. Buraya fast travel harcamayacağım. Burayı hızlandırırım. Ne olur ne olmaz. Her şeye fast travel harcamayalım. Burayı hızlandıracağım arkadaşlar.
No one goes into
Evet
the palace
arkadaşlar,
without an
hızlandırmayı
invitation.
Bitirdik.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad.
What do you mean?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be.
Blameless.
That's good. I have something urgent to tell
Blame
the king.
suç demek,
Then you
suçsuz.
shall have your chance. Follow me, please.
Ha,
All of
blameless.
these people are here to see the
Şey
sun.
oluyor herhalde. Arsız,
Yes,
arsız
and
Murat.
each has come to ask a favor.
Arsız Murat, gel buraya.
Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you. A machine tamer with a
Arsız
curious
Murat
eye
bana
for
birini
detail.
hatırlattı.
It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
Şurada sıksam ne yapıyorsunuz bana? Hiçbir şey. Lan arsız yürü.
Ignore them.
Utanmaz demek
Nobles are
herhalde.
like children who whine when
Blameless.
they don't get a second
Arsız
helping
yani.
of dessert.
Gel buraya gel. Gel topuğuna sıkmayayım gel.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father.
Ulan biz ana göreve mi geçtik birden ya?
To be a reasonable man.
Utanmaz Murat. Ana görevde miyiz şu an?
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Errand, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an
Çok
enemy
yaklaşma
among us.
arsız.
A warlord named Derval.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Errand, Murad. Let me discuss it with her privately.
Bizi yalnız bırakın dedi. Kralla beni yalnız bırakmayın.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Sen verse
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of... So you see, I need her
Ursa
back at my side.
kabileleri bir yerde tutmayı beceriyormuş. Tamam. Derval.
I need
Zaman
to get
kısa.
going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Errand if you have further questions.
Yok yok sorun morum yok. Go to pick flick. Buranın şeyi nerede lan? Reis senin manzaranı merak ettim. Fena değil ha. İşi biliyorsun ha. Gavur köpek seni. Ya bu görevi takip etmek zorunda mıyız? Zorunda mıyım? Bir görevlere bakalım. Main'e bakalım. Buna level 34 istiyor zaten. O arada şunu halledebiliriz. Haritaya gelelim. Kullanacağım ya şeyleri. Öbür tarafa mı götüreceğiz? En yakın campfire nerede? Burada galiba. Değil mi? Şuraya gidemiyoruz. 18 tane 17 kalacak. Arkadaşlar hepiniz de izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Burada bir bölüm sonu yapalım. Bir dahaki bölümde ben oraya gitmiş olurum. Oradan devam ederiz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler.